Swing doors, huh? Okay, doors. Swing.
What is good, my crazies? Y'all, welcome back to the lab. Live in the seat. Man, y'all saw the title. By the way, 5 to 10 hits of acid. Deep trip thoughts. Basically deep thoughts, my kind of trip report, kind of things I've learned through it too, kind of stuff that is also kind of put the period on the end of some true shit, some false shit, and also, man, some epiphanies about myself. And about where I want my life to go. It's kind of why I took these kind of deep trips the last couple of weeks. It's kind of why I've kind of been away a little bit on what I've really been doing on these trip reports, just because, to be honest with you, since that trip back in June for my birthday, just having that experience, that amazing experience, the connection, I had to jump forward for myself for a moment into deep trips, enough where I can let go, lose control, get lost into my mind, and try to find a little bit of answers for myself. Not just for my feelings for that weekend and shit like that, but also, man, what's going on in this world? This, everything that's happening. It's sad. It's sad that we are living in a time of just fear. Really, that's the big thing. Fear is terrible. And all this violence, all this stupid shit going on, all the lies, and everybody waking up too, because this is a mass awakening going up. I feel it. It sounds stupid to some people, but for me, it's not stupid, and for some, it's not stupid too. I can feel this energy of this earth, of this our bodies that we are just giving off, and it's not good. So I jumped into these deep trips. For the last month, I have been doing really deep trips. I've been doing 5 to 10 hits of acid. I'm not talking about your old normal day, everyday acid. I'm talking about your orange sunshine, great hits, 300 milligram tab hit acid trips. So, do your math however you want to do it. But I've been going into these deep trips. I had to do it to get lost, just, trying to just free my mind from everything. Sometimes you got to do that. But from what I learned, on the instance of putting everything on the period mark and stuff like that, let's get this out the way. 5 trips, it's not, this ain't meant for everybody. You got to understand that. People don't go in there and thinking you can do it. It's not meant for everybody. But me doing it, to find the answers of like, man, where is this world going? What is the next step for our evolution as a species? Let alone, I'm always that person that always still has that thought in my head of, is the Messiah, whoever really coming back, who really is that one, the one creator. And some of those answers always get answered, but some of those always come back with an answer with another fucking question. But going back and looking where we're going at this world, what I was told and what I saw and what I heard and visualized, we are at that turning point in our civilization where we have to either accept the real truth of reality for itself, or you are going to get left behind in this mass awakening. There's people waking up day and night, don't understand it, but we have the truth, and the truth is going to come out in this society. All the truth will be told. But we have to be able to accept this truth and be able to elevate ourselves from the truth and be able to accept it and respond from it. except from not denying the truth and keep saying that all this shit's just, whatever it is. We're at that turning point, and we have this choice now in society to go either way. And that goes with a lot of this fear shit that's going on with COVID and everything else, whatever it is. Fear is a big part of this. Fear is the best tool for this system to use against your minds. Next, it was really, the creator. Is the creator ever coming back? Really a weird question for me to ask, because, I've talked to the creator, I've met many of them, and yeah, the creator's already here. The creator, this is gonna sound stupid, and everybody like, duh, this, but the creator is here. It's you, it's us, it's me and you, everybody you see. You're the creator. You're the creator of this universe. You're the creator of what we see or what you see every day. You manifest this thought pattern to what you do in your everyday life. And for me to come out and tell you, you need to, if you're not thinking about what you want to change and great ways of doing it, thinking about how you can make life better, you're better, self-positive thinking in this manifested, in this consciousness, you understand that, you are the creator of yourself too. The one being, and you got to understand that, when we will see the one creator, we see it when we pass away, when we move on to another light. You understand that, and it was really nice to kind of get reassured about that a little bit, because, you lose your ways. Next, man, I just, some cool shit, man. Got to go to Doggy Land, got to go play around in there, jump around in that. Legoland I always end up going to, which is crazy. But as well as also, I went into the arena. You can call it Valhalla if you want, but I went into the arena, went into the battling stages, the war zone of just training for my mind, my body, my souls, learning how to fight in the other world, if you want to say. And I know it sounds weird, but there is a fight on this other side that you can't see. And it was really nice being able to fight with these ancient warriors, these ancient lights. It was really cool. It was just, you had your samurais, you had your old Japanese gypsies, you had your Empire Germans, you had your fucking Vikings. It was just cool, and learning in there and downloading a little bit of this part of that Valhalla heritage was really awesome. On top of that too, as well, I'm starting to learn how to download information of learning, like learning how to fly an airplane, learning how to, weird shit, anything you can think of, learning how to, to do science stuff, formulating stuff. It was pretty neat, because I was sitting here, how I do it. I was sitting here watching a movie, and I was watching the new Jumanji movie, and they pick up and they go in the airplane. I don't know if I'm not, trying to ruin it. And they have these manuscripts all over this plane in the sight of you, if you're looking for it in another mind. It was basically showing you how to fly a plane. It was downloading the program of how to fly a plane in my head, and I could feel the vibration of it. Learning how to fly. All right, that's the stick, that's the joystick, landing gear, loading gear. It was fucking phenomenal. And I'm telling you, I felt this before, but I didn't truly understand it. Until it was just I just knew it. And that's kind of where we go into the part of where my last question, where am I going with myself? And you can take this for yourself too, because I think that everybody in an essence goes through something maybe like this, questions themselves, maybe not. We all do that, but the essence of where I'm going, where am I moving, where am I going on this life? Really, where is my path moving, because, it hit a spot, but it all goes back to my vacation in June. Just that amazing experience that I was able to just enjoy and be a part of. That experience taught me a lot of things. It taught me how to read people's waves. It's taught me how to jump on them, how to change things, as well as how to read them, the feelings, the thoughts, let alone, it taught me to love. It opened up my heart, a lot more than I expected. Maybe because the connection with me and that person, dates back a little further than, now. But, with that, just that connection is just wildness and just amazing. And I've always asked myself, being single, being 40 years old, going through what it is, I'm getting to that age, time is looking for that person who will accept the things that, I accept, that I do, that, that I enjoy, as well as learn and use their magic too as well. And I had that in my hands, I had it in my hands, and doing these deep trips, trying to understand the reason why, the reason why, maybe I should have done more. Maybe I should do more. Maybe why didn't I do more? Is it still there? What to do, what the answers was. And it's kind of where, Lucy always comes back and answers your question with a question. And it was kind of like, well, what do you want to do? What should you do? What should you have done? What can you do? And, it kind of was a little Paul epiphany. Is kind of like, I take chances when I dive deep on these trips. I take chances of doing what I do every day in life. We take chances of just driving to the store or walking somewhere to anything. We take a chance every day. You might not understand that choice or that chance, but what makes it any different than any other day? And right there, like nothing. Why didn't I take a chance? Why didn't I take that chance to just do it? And maybe this is a little part of me doing this thing in my head, like I always do, to epiphanize stuff. Why am I doing this in my head? And that's the big thing. And from that, to teach everybody, not to be scared of who you are. Don't be afraid of the outcome, and let alone that outcome might be exactly what you need to teach you something more. But with that too said as well, man, doing deep trips in a well are great and awesome and fun, but they are real. They are mental, memorable. And they aren't meant for everybody. Deep trips are trips to put you at loss and to put you in that mind. And, I'm thankful that I'm able to do those. And I just wanted to share a little bit of that with you. I know it's been a while. I know it's been crazy. I will be doing more. I do promise y'all that. But really till then, man, you already know, man, keep your eyes open, because those eyes will definitely see everything in front of you. And remember, y'all, this world is yours. Let's change it for the wealth. Till then, man, y'all have a great one. Later.
I'm going to hang up this phone, and then I'm going to show these people what you don't want them to see. I'm going to show them a world without you. A world without rules and controls, without borders or boundaries. A world where anything is possible. Where we go from there is a choice I leave to you.